Hello, and welcome to Scumdeth's Corner Podcast, Episode 1. And my special guest this evening, a Gator. Don't forget the underscore. And Hazel, don't forget the nuts. Good afternoon, chaps.
How's it going, Uncle Scumdeth?
Hey. How
are you, man?
Hey, cool, yeah, brilliant. How is it, lads? You all right?
I guess we're starting a podcast. Cue the music.
Guardian down.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 30. Damn, 30 of Guardian Downcast, where a couple of dads talk about all things in the Destiny universe and discuss other things in gaming and entertainment as well. I'm your host, The Gator, and my co-host Hazel is here as well. How you been, man? How's your week?
Week's been all right. Found out that my dog was not really sick, but actually she had a slip disc in her back.
Oh,
so, yeah, the hits just keep on coming. So, we're just taking care of her. She's basically just, on doing light duty and stuff like that for like 30 days, and we'll see where it goes from there. So, that's pretty much what's been keeping me entertained for a little bit there. What about you, sir?
Well, damn, I thought you said you were going to turn a corner last week. That's not the corner I was anticipating. Shit, man, I'm sorry to hear it.
Neither was I, man.
Yeah.
God, you're good, man.
Well, yeah, it's been a good week.
You gotta keep on moving, though.
Somebody gave us a cold day here. I don't know who the hell did it, but it's 47 right now, and I'm not used to this kind of weather. Some crazy shit, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. I had to wear my gloves today, my galoshes. Well, all right, hey. All joking aside, we're very excited tonight to introduce the guest of our show. He's a gamer, and everybody's favorite crazy uncle. It's Scumdeth Bastardo. Hey, how you doing, man? All the way from bloody old England.
Hey, hello, everybody. How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, good.
How's life?
Good.
Yeah, very good, dude. Very good. Well, let's just give an overview of tonight's show, as my script as always goes on every show. We're going to hear about Lee's story. That's his first name, by the way. We're going to test his Twitch reflexes with our new and improved fast fire session we call the Speed Run. Next, we're going to catch up on last week in entertainment and gaming. Hazel's going to read over the TWAB for us. We got a pretty hefty TWAB this week. And finally, we're going to answer any Twitter or Discord questions from our community and add 2 songs each from everyone here for our Guardian Downcast playlist on Spotify and now iTunes. Gents, let's get this done. All right, I got to admit, I've been looking forward to this all week. I got to know more about this cat. Lee, tell us about yourself, man. Tell us, give us the scoop, man. What's your life all about? Where are you from? You have any family? Any of the good details that every guest spills to us?
Well, I'm 46 years old. We live in Plymouth, UK, and sort of, playing bands. Oh, God, I don't really know what to say,
Well, do you have any kids?
No, I've just moved in with my missus just before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
She's got three children.
Okay.
So
you're a dad by committee.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I never really wanted kids. And then I sort of went out one night, met the girlfriend. I said, "Oh yeah, you've got a kid, and yeah." She's like, "I got 3." I'm like, "Oh yeah, right." So and we checked out, see what happened, and then I've been with her for the best part of 10 years now.
Nice.
It's hard, but it not being your own kids. It's hard, as they grow up, and they're not yours.
Hey, question for you. What do you do? What makes the ends meet? What's your job?
I've worked for the council. I've been a gardener.
Explain what is this? What did you say you work for the council? What is that? Is that the city council? Like you work for the city? All right.
Yes. Yeah. What? Yeah. Sorry, dudes. Yeah. Well, what it is, yeah, I work for Plymouth City Council, and sort of I did my apprenticeship there. I finished school, and they said, "What do you want to do?" Well, I didn't have a clue really.
Mm-hmm.
So my teacher was like, "Well, just try and go to the council and see if they can do you anything."
Okay.
So I just got work experience with the council, and it was working in parks, like fixing benches and doing a bit of like gardening and stuff like that. And then the council offered me an apprenticeship, and then that was about 1991, and then they offered me an apprenticeship, and I got it. I got Apprentice of the Year that year, and then that was about 28 years ago now.
28 years, man.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like you don't know what you want to. You don't know what you want to do in life, and then it just falls into place. So it's the best thing I've ever done. I love it.
That's awesome, man. Have you you won an award, didn't you, or a couple awards?
Yeah, we win. Well, every year I've been there, we win the Green Flag Award every year, which is for like the beautifulness of parks and stuff. So yeah, it's really good.
Awesome.
It's a proud moment every year. Yeah, it's good. And if I didn't win the award, I'd be livid.
Well, that's nice, man. You got a lot of pride in your work. That's awesome. I mean, that's the way.
I love it.
It's the way I run through life too.
Yeah, totally, man. If you enjoy your job, you never work a day in your life.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Very true. So okay. So you guys, when do you guys get spring there? When can you start putting annuals and flowers and stuff out? You're not there yet, right?
Well, the thing is, we started getting daffodils up before Christmas now.
What?
Yeah.
How do you get daffodils to grow? It's like snow, isn't it? Sometimes still.
We don't get snow. We're too close to the sea now. We're too close to the sort of water.
Plymouth. Gotcha.
So we're coastal, so we don't get any snow really. Yeah, I don't know if it's due to climate change, but daffodils up before Christmas.
Wow,
it's not good.
So what's your average temperature this time of year? What's your daytime and nighttime temps usually?
Well, 9 degrees, 6 to 9 degrees at the minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God. That's
I don't know what that is.
Hazel, get the tables out. We got to look it up. 9 degrees. What the hell does that mean?
Okay, Google.
I got to carry the 1, divide by like 38 and
this is what intrigues me about England. Fahrenheit, it comes from England. It's Old English. I mean, the systems and measures and stuff. Isn't it, Hazel? Isn't that something like pounds and inches, and wasn't that all from the colonies? I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong person to answer that or ask that, but
I think you're asking the wrong person.
Maybe that was maybe that was an American invention, but I could have sworn that came from Europe. Those weights and measures, but I don't know. Y'all just have to.
I'm pretty sure that they didn't come from Europe, because I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't have said, no, fuck America, and we're going to give them the shitty stuff, and we're going to keep the good stuff for us.
Yeah, but when did the world go to the metric system? Anybody know that?
No idea.
Yeah, that was 1492.
Holy shit! Really? I would have believed you. I would have believed you if you said that. 1492. Yeah. When Columbus, discovered America, that's when they invented the metric system.
The best measurement
on the boat.
The best measurement my dad ever told me was he had a spanner. It was 3/4 Whitworth. I have no idea what that means.
A Whitworth, wow.
But it sounds bloody awesome. I want one of them spanners.
Can I just tell you, Lee, the biggest thing I was worried about tonight was the sayings or the slang that you guys probably talk all the time and in daily conversation that me and Hazel would look at each other and go, huh? But I think we catch on. Anyway, little aside there. You get me off on a tangent, I will go there. Well, hey,
we watched Doctor Who right before this.
Yeah,
so.
We did our research, man. Come on.
I don't even know what that is.
Let me ask you this, Lee. Let me ask you this. This is what we ask all our guests, and I'm curious how you got started.
Man.
When you were a wee little tot, how did you get into gaming? When did you first get into gaming? And what's did you move up through consoles, or where did gaming start for you?
Well, really, I do remember there was an Atari 2600 in the house at some point. Whether we borrowed it, I don't know if it was ours.
Okay.
But my first sort of gaming thing that I received was sort of at Christmas. I got a Commodore Plus 4.
Oh, yeah, I remember those.
Which is, a cheap-ass version of the Commodore 64.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that, and that was fantastic. And I'd had LED, sort of handheld LED games, like little knockoff Space Invaders and soccer games and stuff like that.
Yeah, the little plastic, and they had like, what, a 2-inch screen on them or something?
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Just red LEDs and stuff like that.
Like $20 games.
This Commodore, the Commodore Plus 4, it blew my mind. Like, some of the games were amazing. Then I progressed to Commodore 64, and then, went up, and then Mega Drive. Mega Drive was a big thing in my life.
Okay.
Then PlayStation, and then PlayStation 1, and that was it, just expanded from there. But I've played games all my life. I've got all the handhelds. I've got a PSP. I just refurbished my PSP last night.
Wow. I had one of those briefly.
Yeah, the joystick was playing up, so I cleaned it with alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Not the one I was drinking, but I cleaned it all, and that's all working now. I've got Vita, got the Switch, so I really am a bit of a nerd, really.
You're hardcore, man. You play
awesome.
You play every kind of game. That's awesome.
Yeah, I play on my mobile, Call of Duty on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a bit addicted, really. It's bad.
There's nothing wrong with it, dude. That's how we all get away from our work and our lives and stuff, is to just game.
Yeah, just escapism, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly. Well, how did you find Destiny and the introduction to our beloved community here?
The way I found Destiny was through Moshing Mac, because he said, I found this game. It's a shoot 'em up, and there's speeder bikes. I'm like, okay. Right. So I Googled it, but at that time, all the adverts were on the TV as well. So I'd seen it as well. And then, all right, okay. So when it came out, I was on tour when Destiny came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back, and then the day I got back off tour, I bought the PS4 bundle with Destiny.
Okay.
And then came home, put it on, and never looked back. Fantastic.
Nice.
I saw the YouTube video. You and Mosh were in a Crucible game, and you guys were just owning it. And that was really well made, man. I don't know if you make videos a lot, but that was a great video, man. Your audio was perfect. The video was great. And that was a lot of fun to watch. It was fun watching you and Mosh try to getting through the Crucible and stuff. That was really good.
I've good times with that dude. He's the coolest dude ever.
Do you have an all-time favorite moment of Destiny, or is it just a general experience?
My favorite experience in Destiny was I was playing with Mosh and Mac, and I'll never forget this. It was in Destiny 1, and there's a Crucible match when there's a bridge, and you fight across the bridge. Mm-hmm. And at one end, there's like a warehouse.
Oh yeah. I know that map. Yeah.
Wasn't it Frontier or something?
Yeah.
Frontier. I'm not sure what it was called. Yeah.
Everyone would always be sniping on that, trying to snipe heads.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, sniping man. And I was at the far end of the bridge, and I saw someone creep behind the crate on the other side of the bridge. Okay. So I thought, right, I'm going to toss a grenade and see what happens. So I threw this grenade, and I just left it, and it was like, right. And it's like, game, Scumdeth, grenade kill. And I was like, oh, no.
That is awesome.
Mosh and Mac record it and send it to me so I could see it from his angle. Oh, it's fantastic. That's one of my favorite Destiny moments ever. Just a random grenade kill. Just come on.
Dude, you would probably be so much fun to play Crucible with. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, I'm rubbish though, mate. I'm no good.
Who cares, dude? You know what? I have more fun. Me and Warcrab play Crucible a lot, and we get our ass kicked a lot, and we'll just be like old grumbling old men just talking. But we're a year apart. I'm a year older
that's
than him.
it, man.
And I really, if I was playing solo, I'd get all pissed off and get all salty. But when you're with friends, it's totally different when you're with friends. You die, it's like
it don't matter, does it?
Who cares? You're bullshitting with your friends, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
so
I don't play Destiny to be competitive.
No, and I could care less, dude, if you're good or bad in Crucible. I love the company.
Yeah.
So
That's it, man. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: how did you find this community of discords that we call, I guess, what do we call this? The Dad Tales originating community?
Yeah,
here, Hazel?
I would say that's a fair assessment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where I come from. Is the Dad Tales.
Well, how did you originally find those guys?
Well, I was obsessed with Destiny a couple of years ago, and just I found podcasting, and I just listened to it. Kept looking for different Destiny podcasts, and then I found Dad Tales podcast. So I listened to that, and I'm like, oh god, they're all dads. They're all Xboxers. It's like, my missus got kids. They're not mine. I'm not really interested in kids.
Right.
I haven't got an Xbox, so I listened to an episode. I think it was, to be honest, I think the episode was when JC Jesse got invited to go to Bungie or something. Was it JC Jesse got invited to test something, didn't he? Test the game.
Oh yeah, he got invited to the reveal. He got a reveal event.
Yeah, to the reveal. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think that was the first ever episode when he said, "Oh, I've got the invite." That was the first episode I listened to, and I was like, And then something clicked with these guys. I was like, "Oh, I'll listen. I'll keep listening." And then I connected to the Discord that day at work. I was listening to it at work, and then when I got home from work, I think I ended up playing with Drafty. Came home from work playing Destiny with Drafty. I'm like, my God. And then that was it. Community, that was it. And everyone just sort of jumped on me. I jumped on them. And, here we are. It's fantastic. Dad Tales podcast has got a lot to answer for.
Yeah, they really started. They really started a lot.
Guys.
They started a lot.
Fantastic guys, yeah. They've helped me out a lot. They wouldn't know it, but they've helped me out a lot.
Well, Hazel, do you want to do the honors, or do you want me to?
You can.
All right. Uncle Scumdeth, where did this gamer tag come from?
Do you really want to know?
Scumdeth Bastardo. I gotta know.
Do you really want to know?
Hey, this is an explicit podcast. Go for it.
Well, it's not explicit because when I was 12 years old, I was in a band called Nuclear Sardines.
Oh, wow. What a name.
And that was my stage name.
Scumdeth Bastardo was your stage name?
Yeah, when I was 12 years old, yeah.
Oh my
we
God.
never went on stage. We rocked out in my mate's bedroom. And that was it. I can't remember any of their stage names, but my stage name just stayed with me. So I'm 46 now. So yeah, I've had that stage name for 34 years.
Is that still your stage name today?
Yeah.
In your band now?
Most definitely.
Wow.
Nah, they call me Lee, which really annoys me. Really annoying.
Yeah, you're in a metal band and they call you Lee. Oh wow.
Yeah. No, I've had it so like even my mum knows me as Scum. Who's Scumdeth? It's like, oh, that's me son. When your mum knows you as a gamer tag, yeah, you've made it.
That is amazing. You kept that gamer tag for so long, man.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I love it. It's gonna be on my headstone.
Jeez.
All right, I gotta know. What's the most awesomest thing that you've ever seen during a concert or something like that?
The most awesome thing I've ever seen. Well, I could say the most awesome thing I've done is I fell asleep in the mosh pit of Pantera.
What? How do you fall asleep in a mosh pit? Holy shit!
Yeah, my friend found me asleep. Stood up because the mosh pit was so crushed.
Right? Yeah.
I was stood up asleep. It was a Download festival,
Oh my
And
god!
then Mosh and Mac's brothers moshing around. He see me stood there. It was so random. I was just asleep, stood up, and he had to drag me out.
I don't know. I know they part the seas every now and then, and they start making runs at each other.
Not in them days, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how you were stood up asleep. That is amazing, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they never did that in them days. This was 96.
Yeah. I was in a mosh pit watching Van Halen in Lakeland, Florida here, and
oh man, I've never seen Van Halen.
Guess who opened for him? BTO.
BTO. Nice,
BTO was better than Van Halen. It was they were that good, man. And I got in a mosh pit, and everyone was pushing, and I was getting squeezed. And eventually, a bouncer literally grabbed me with one arm, lifted me up. I'm a 200-pound guy at that point. Lifted me up and wheeled me over to the side where I could get out of the mosh pit. That's a dangerous place, dude. Especially if you're claustrophobic, it is not the place to be, man.
Yeah, it's horrible sometimes. Yeah, it can be really nasty.
Well, okay, tell me about just your band Warcrab. How did you guys get started? How long you been gigging, and what kind of, for people who may not know, what kind of music do you play? I know one of your newer songs actually is in our playlist. Give us a little history of the band.
Yeah, well, really, I've been in bands, since I was 12 years old, obviously.
That's amazing.
But, no, seriously, I've been in bands since 1994, really. I met Mosh and Mac's brother just through a mutual friend, and they were in a band. I was a little bit older than them. And then their guitarist left, and they said, do you fancy, being in the band? I'm like, yeah, right, I'll learn guitar. They gave me some sheet music, learned the guitar, and then sort of we've been in other bands with Rich and stuff. So Warcrab sort of started 9 years ago now. Yeah, it's been 9 years now.
That's a long time.
Now.
That's a long time for a band.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but we're all good friends and.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any other hobbies outside of gaming, other than gigging, of course?
Yeah, I'm a rather massive Rubik's Cube fan.
Oh, that's right. Well, I think we have a question in our speed run that someone entered. Can you solve a Rubik's Cube? We put that. That's one of our questions.
Yeah, I think that was me who put that in.
And you showed me this giant Rubik's Cube. I think you posted in our Discord. It's like double the pieces or something. It was crazy, man. Can you solve one of those big? You can solve one of those big ones too.
Yeah, it took me 4 hours to solve that. Yeah.
Holy shit, man!
Yeah, man.
That is nuts. That is crazy, man. All right, let me ask you this: what is your daily routine in England? I mean, what's your average week? I mean, what activities and stuff do you do? I mean, I think most of us are very curious as Americans. We like to know how people live in England, how they live their lives. And I mean, even if it's pretty simple, I mean, I'm just curious, what's your daily routine, your average day?
Yeah,
I mean, wait, before that, tell me about your day to day. I gotta hear this story. You mentioned what was going on in your day to start off today. Can you share it with us, how your day went today?
I was driving home from work, riding home from work on my motorbike, and I pulled over the traffic lights, and there's just smoke billowing out of my bike, and I thought my motorbike was on fire.
Uh-oh.
So I carried on riding it, trying to get it home.
Mm-hmm. And
then when I parked it up, there's oil just dripping onto the exhaust. Looks like it's coming out of the oil filter.
Oh, boy.
So I thought, right, okay, sort it out. So I phoned my garage, and he's like, right, bring it down this morning. So I took it down this morning, and he's like, why are you riding this? This is, you shouldn't be riding this. It could blow the engine. He's like, you can't ride this home. You have to leave it here. Okay. He's like, I'll sort it for you. Like, okay. So now I walk home. And then when I got home, the daughter had put the key, instead of putting it under the bin for me to grab outside, she'd put it through the letterbox again. So I was stuck, locked out of the house.
Oh, man.
So I phoned my brother. And he got his daughter, my brother lives down the back of me, so he got his daughter So he let me into his house. So I rummaged around in his shed, found a bit of wire, and I managed to make a long hook. Went back up to my house, and it took me about an hour fishing around through the letterbox with a wire hook. I managed to hook the keys and get back in the house.
Oh my God.
And then I had to go upstairs and clear the daughter's room because my brother was decorating it tonight. And then I had to go to band practice. And then I came home and I'm doing this.
Oh man. I'm
And I took the dogs out in between.
Oh, jeez. Well, my question, Hazel, I know you stepped away for a second. I was asking him what his daily routine is. You know what's his what's his daily routine? I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, we're kind of curious as Americans how the people in England live day to day, if anything's different than what we do.
Get up, go to work, get back, take the dogs out. But my girlfriend's just got this new job. So she's working 12-hour shifts. Oh, wow. So I was like, oh, deal. The missus is working 12 hours. I'm like, oh, get home from work. Lovely. Loads of time to myself. No chance. Right. The house is a mess. Right. Tidy this. Oh, the kids need tea. Right. Dogs need to go out. Oh, the floors need mopping. Oh, the toilet's hanging out. Oh, it's like she gets home from work and I've still got the rubber gloves on. I tell you, it's bad.
Hazel.
No time to myself.
This is how he talks in Discord, by the way, listeners. And this man is so interesting. How he goes on with his daily life. That's why I asked the question.
It's manic. It's manic. It's non-stop. A man's work is never done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I thought for sure your story today was going to end with you saying, "Update: I got arrested for trying to break into my own house."
I saw that.
Yeah. Well, I've got a black hoodie on, so I did look very dodgy. Yeah, there was this couple walked past along the street, and I had to stop doing it because I thought I do look like a burglar. So I stopped. I took the wire out of the letterbox, stood there looking innocent, and as soon as they went, I shoved it back in again.
That's not conspicuous at all. Just sitting there looking at staring at a door, staring back at him.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to explain to him that I'm trying to break into my own house.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I think we've all been there at one point.
Oh my God, I'm too old for this.
Yeah, my car used to freeze over and the locks would freeze, and I'd have to crawl through the trunk to get through to the driver's seat.
That's awesome.
Jeez. Ohio.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Hey, it's coming your way, man. Global warming for the win. Enjoy it. All right. So I know that you're not. Are you playing Destiny too much anymore?
I played a bit of Iron Banner. Well, one game of Iron Banner this evening, but I've not played it too much recently. I'm a little bit out of the loop.
I think you're not alone. A lot of people have taken breaks this season.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on my backlog, really.
Best thing I can tell you to do is definitely, before the season's over, Lee, run the Saint 14 missions. Run the Saint 14 missions because they're really fun. They're really fun to do. And once you do that, it'll unlock the obelisk and all that good stuff, and you can unlock some cool stuff. Some nice weapons.
Yeah.
So
I don't think I've done that. Yeah. I don't know where I am, to be honest with you.
That's all right. It's all right. You can just jump in it. This new season, you just jump in. I think you have to go to Osiris and talk to him. He's on Mercury right now. You have to talk to him first. And then he guides you along. It's like 3 or 4 stories. It's not real long, but hey, I mean, that's the content you paid for. You might as well enjoy it, you know?
Right, yeah. Story missions, yeah. Always up for that.
Yeah. And you can do them solo. You don't have to worry about queuing up.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
So the reason why I asked that too, though, was to find out what else you've been playing.
Ooh, I'll tell you what I've been playing, which is really interesting. Is like I said, Mosh and Mark, one of my favorite friends ever. We've been playing A Way Out, which is I don't know if it's PS4 exclusive.
Was that based on the movie?
No.
Well, it's a escape from prison game, and Sean being Mosh and Mark being a prison officer. Mm-hmm. It's like totally counterintuitive to him. So yeah, we've been he's a prison officer, so we've been breaking out of prison. It's a 2-player game, and you guys both do your stuff. Yeah, prison. Yeah, really great game. Yeah, really good. Underrated. Never heard of it before, but it's a really good 2-player co-op game. And apart from that, Spider-Man, best game ever.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. I'm not the greatest Spider-Man fan, really, and the missus' son came home with it one day. He's like, "Oh, I got this," and I don't know where he got it from. And so I plugged it in. Yeah, it's just I can't get enough of it. Amazing, fantastic game of the year for me. Whenever it was released, I don't know.
Very cool, man. Very cool.
Game of that year.
Let's see some more standard questions here for our guest. What is one thing about you that no one knows, or maybe just a few people know? It could be anything small or big or whatever you want to decide to say.
One thing about me no one else knows.
Yep.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I have what is known as a pre-auricular pit.
You're gonna have to explain that one.
Okay, right. What it is on my right ear, where the top of my ear attaches to my head. There's like a hole, and I always wondered what it was. All my life, I wondered what it was. But I managed to put a whole needle all the way down it. So once I did that, I googled it, and it's called a pre-auricular pit, and well. It was reported by evolutionary biologist Neil Shubin that there could be an evolutionary remnant of fish gills.
Really?
Yeah, so I could be part fish.
So I just call you Aquaman now.
Yeah, man. I ain't got the muscles all the time. But yeah.
That is awesome, dude. You never disappoint.
Yeah.
You never disappoint,
mate.
dude.
Pre-auricular pit.
Got it.
Google it.
I will.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm part fish. Happy with that. No one knows. Even my mum doesn't know that.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Podcast exclusive.
All right. So here's a question for you, not off of the list. So I'm sorry to do the hot take for you. But you have been a driving force with all of our questions for the most part.
Yeah, yes.
How do you come up with these? Because these are really good questions that you come up with.
Well, I just like, I have a thirst for knowledge. I just like, absorbing knowledge and asking questions, and everything should be questioned. So, I know the answers, I think, but, what are other people's answers to the questions? I just, not sure.
That's awesome.
What do other people think? I'd like to throw it out there. What do you think? I know what I think. What do you think?
That's great, man. You got some good ones too. We got a couple we're going to talk about tonight.
I'll walk the dogs and I'll be like, look over there. It's like, I've got a question here. It'll just come into my mind, and I'll just send it, stick it in the Discord.
It's amazing. It's amazing how many you put in. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Okay, other than you drive on the wrong side of the road, what is one thing that is different in Great Britain versus America? Other than that, maybe I'll phrase it this: what is one thing that us Americans may not know about Great Britain?
Portion sizes. Is different in America than the UK. Yeah. I wish we had your portion sizes. A Big Mac in England is a lot smaller than a Big Mac in America, really? I think.
I can believe it.
A Big Mac in England is like an actual size paracetamol tablet. Tiny.
Wow. I remember when I went to London that there wasn't a lot of fast food restaurants. There wasn't even this is in town. There wasn't a lot of fast food. There wasn't a lot of everything seemed to be look like little street vendors and stuff that sold these meat pies. Meat pies seem to be big there, I guess. Like pot pies.
Yes.
That's what we call them, pot pies. But the food quality seemed better there. I mean, I know everyone says, "Oh, British food's terrible." I don't think so. I had some really good food there when I was there, and this was 10 years ago.
Yeah, fish and chips, mate. Lovely old job.
Oh yeah, that cod is good there.
Oh good. Oh yeah. Whoa. But then, like I said, I put in Discord the other day. We had Taco Bell. We got our first Taco Bell.
That's right. It was a question.
What's Taco Bell like? I was like, well, it's good. It smells alright, but I'm not sure.
Did you try it yet?
No.
just be ready to run for the border when you do.
Yeah, I can't afford it.
Oh, jeez.
That's funny. What's one thing that you think that Americans should adopt from the UK?
Soccer.
Are you a big soccer fan?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
Who's your team?
definitely. Well, Plymouth Argyle, really. That's where I live.
Sure.
But I do love Liverpool. Like Liverpool. Everyone when I was growing up loved Liverpool. They were amazing in the 80s. So whenever they're on the TV, you gotta love Liverpool.
Yeah, it's like the Yankees here. Whenever the Yankees are on national TV, it's like, well, let's see what A-Rod's doing now, and this is back years now. He's retired, but yeah, it's kind of the same feeling, Yankees are supposedly America's team, right? When it comes to baseball, but yeah, I don't know why soccer's never been big here. Maybe because football is so big.
It's getting bigger. Yeah, totally. I mean, 2 minutes walk away from my house is like a small, the tiny league football, and it's a really good standard of football, and so it's like £6 to get in and watch a really good quality game of football. It's like a little tiny stadium, so it's really good. On the weekends and Tuesday night, go watch some football.
So you pretty much have soccer going. I'm sorry, football. That's the way you say it. You pretty much have a football game going on all the time, anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah, 2 minutes away from my house. Yeah, it's brilliant.
That's pretty cool.
Can't beat
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah, and there's a bar there as well. Cheap beer.
Okay, what is the last song you listened to today, not including the ones you put in the playlist?
The last song I listened to today was Wasted Time by Skid Row.
Oh, Skid Row. Interesting.
Cracking song.
That'll get you fired up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Beautiful. Beautiful tune.
All right, Hazel. I don't want to keep him here forever. You got one to ask him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yep. So we in the Discord know that you love doing puzzles and things like that. What's the biggest puzzle that you've done, or what was the one kind of like Rubik's Cube thing?
Yeah, the biggest one I did was that 11 by 11
That's great.
Rubik's Cube. It took me 4 hours. 4 hours to do it. 4 hours to solve. I think I can do it quicker than that, but it's so big you can't get your hands around it to maneuver it.
But yeah.
You got him.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah, brother.
Well played, sir.
Took a little bit to set up, but we finally got there. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't worry, I'll record that. I'll be a soundbite for later.
But
no, that's amazing, though. I mean, I can't even do a regular Rubik's Cube.
No, I can't either.
yeah, it's just patterns. It's just patterns. You learn the patterns, and then you can do it without even looking at it. That's all it is. It's pattern. It's not hard.
Just memory,
Yeah.
right? Just memorize it.
Yeah, that you could do if you do a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and then you learn a 5x5 Rubik's Cube. Then you could do a 17x17 Rubik's Cube just using the same maneuvers. Just take you ages.
You just have to take it out further. I got you.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
just the same moves, just algorithms.
Wow.
Easy.
It's witchcraft.
He used the
I
big
don't care
word.
what you say.
He used the big word. I don't understand. Algorithms.
Witchcraft?
Wow, he said the algorithms word.
Keeps my brain active. Like,
That's good, man. No, I'm telling you,
It
as
really
we get
does.
as we get older, video games keep us sharp. I really believe it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need it.
Anything else, Hazel?
No, all you, man. Your last one. I believe.
All right,
you
my
had
last one.
3 of them that you wanted to.
All right. We know that Destiny has the seasons now, right? And they're kind of rolling them out slowly every 3 months. What do you see the future of Destiny? Where do you see it going? I mean, what would you like to see?
What I would like to see is your dream.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, your
for
dream.
the win. Thank you, sir.
That's what I want to see. Your dream.
Oh,
I don't want to buy another disc.
Now, do I get money when?
I want your dream.
Do I get paid when Hazel sighs now? Someone said
Your
it.
dream is
So,
my
Gator, what's the conversion rate from US dollar to pounds? That's what I want to know. How much do you pay him to say that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna send. I need to give him my routing number so I can send him some money tonight. Fantastic answer, sir. Oh man. Well,
No,
hey,
that is my dream, mate. Yeah, that's what I want. Definitely.
I really think that's the way it's going, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. We better move on. Hey, Lee, thanks for answering the questions, man. Talking about your life. I know
Cheers, guys.
so some of this stuff gets a little personal. We don't want to get too personal, but we just, there's probably a ton of people out there see your name in the Discord every day and are like, "Who is this guy? He sounds so interesting." Yeah. So when I thought of guest, I said we have to get Lee in here. So thanks, man.
Thank you for having me.
For sure.
All right,
Thank you.
Let's move on. I think we got a speed run to run. Let's do it.
Call the Praxic Order, call the Thanatonauts, the Jinsen Scribes, call everyone so they can witness you.
All right. It is time, boys and girls. It is time for the speed run. This is where we have a database of over 125 randomly asked questions, and Lee here is going to have 60 seconds to answer as many as he can. These are short 1 or 2 word answers, and we're going to keep track of how many questions were answered by each of our guests each week. And the questions are randomly asked, so no one can memorize the order, and just answer whatever comes to mind. It's that easy. At the end of the year, the guest with the most questions answered will win a cool prize. Tonight, as usual, I'm going to ask the questions randomly from the list. Hazel is going to keep time, and he's going to be our quality control expert as well. In the event of a questionable answer, Hazel's decision will be final. All right, Lee, you ready?
Yo, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
First gaming console?
Commodore 64.
Rock, paper, or scissors?
Rock.
Favorite ramen flavor?
Noodles.
Mario or Sonic?
Mario.
Sunset or sunrise?
Sunrise.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
What's the latest you've been up gaming?
4 o'clock.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
What is your spirit animal?
Tiger.
Vader or Yoda?
Vader.
Do you have a tattoo?
No.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
Shit.
Destiny 1. Destiny 1 or Destiny 2?
Destiny 2.
Acoustic or electric guitar?
Electric.
Hats, yes or no?
No.
What is your lucky number?
Time.
7.
He
Why
gets
did I say shit?
I don't know. It counts though. I mean, what do you think, Hazel? Does that count?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
He's a couple beers in. I think we got to give him that. All right, cool. Yep. No, I was just gonna say a couple of those questions. I think you put those questions in for. I wanted to make sure a couple of those got in tonight, but a couple of those questions you put in as questions for our speed run.
That's amazing.
Well, dude, you did good, man. I think you did really good. Hazel.
Thank you.
What do we got?
I not gonna lie, I did kind of lose track at shit. But we'll have to go to the tape for it. But I had 18.
I think that's what I had. Because what is your lucky number? I was able to get that out before you said time, so he was able to answer it. So that I think that would put it at 18. We'll double check. And make sure. Hey, man, that's respectable. That's really good, Lee. Yeah, it's a good job, man.
I thought I would nail that.
You did, man.
Be a winner.
You were
Chicken dinner.
When your spirit animal came up, I thought that would stump you, but you just ran right through it.
It was like, yeah, I know this.
Yeah, I got this.
I think my spirit animal was shit.
Dude, that was fun. I've been waiting all week to ask you this question.
I really thought I'd win that.
you came close, man. That's all right. It's just fun playing it, dude. It's just a little thing we do. It's fun to play.
Brilliant.
It's just cool. I'll just like to see how people answer them. Just a side note, I just want to let everybody know we do have a channel labeled Speedrun Question Ideas in our Discord. So if you have any, if you're walking your dogs and something comes to mind that you think might be a good speedrun question for next year, throw it in there and we'll be sure to pin it and record it. So, hey, thanks a lot, man. Let's move on. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, let's find out what we've been watching this week. Lee, let's start with you, man. You're our guest of honor. What have you been watching this week? You been watching anything on the TV, the telly?
Yeah, what I do is I like Find It, Fix It, Flog It. It's a British program. It's a motorcycle enthusiast TV host. You'll find old stuff, old motorbikes, old cars. They'll do them up for cheap and then sell them on. That's the type of thing I watch. Or GameSack. I like what GameSack, retro gaming on YouTube and stuff like that. But I don't really watch much TV, series.
Yeah, I got you. Mm-hmm. Well, I was just curious. I know things are maybe a little bit different in Europe than they are here in America, and their shows are definitely different. But Hazel, what about you, man? What have you been watching this week?
For me, I dove into Westworld season 2.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, it was a twisted show. It was. I can't even begin to describe it. I mean, I do want to go back and rewatch it just so I can understand what the hell I just saw. Mm-hmm. But I finished season 2 of that just in time for season 3 to come out in about 2 or 3 weeks. And then not much else. Pretty much since the dog got home, been taking care of her and then sleeping. That's about it. But my wife told me, she's like, you know what? She's like, we need to, get back to normal and watch our shows. And I'm like, yeah, we definitely do. So.
Yeah, this sounds like a rough week. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, I just have one movie this week. I watched the movie Downhill. It was starring Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Will Ferrell. It got a Rotten Tomatoes score. Yeah. Listen to this: 39% from critics, 12% from audience. I totally got this movie. It's about a dad whose bravery is questioned by his wife and kids when all goes basically downhill, just like the title says. Will Ferrell, I thought, did a really good job, and this was more of a dramatic role. Everyone thought it was maybe going to be a wacky comedy movie. No, this is very dramatic. It's a very serious movie, and it was thought-provoking. And Will Ferrell, as his first probably real dramatic role, I thought he did a great job. And Julia Louis-Dreyfus was excellent as his longtime wife, who kind of had enough over the years. I guess the way there was a snow avalanche that they started, and what happened is it got close to where they were eating outside on a chalet, and let's just say it skimmed them. Well, she's grabbing their 2 kids and protecting them, and Will Ferrell grabbing his phone and running. So that's how this whole movie starts out, and you're like, oh shit. So the reason I like this movie so well, and I think it was totally unrepresented, I give us a C+. I thought it was a really good movie, because if you've been married or in a relationship for a long time, we've all been there, dude. We've all made these mistakes. Yeah. We've all done shit that we wish we could have done differently looking back, Yeah. So totally. I totally dug this movie. I thought it was good. I've been watching Star Trek Discovery. I'm on season 2 of that. I just watched the 5th episode of Picard. That's been a good series so far. Yeah, it's really good. The Outsider from HBO. I just watched the latest one. I won't spoil it, Hazel, if you haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. I forgot. I did.
Now I will say this: after this is episode 7. I watched after this episode. They had what they call an inside the episode. HBO does this every now and then, and it explains, I think, episode 5, 6, and 7. And Stephen King himself will actually talks in it and talks about what he's trying to portray and about the show. And I would highly recommend if you're watching this, make sure you stick around for the scenes afterwards, because it really opens your mind up and lets you know what's going on in the movie. I just started. I got a new obsession now, guys. I'm watching on Showtime the original Showtime show Homeland. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this show.
Oh, that's supposed to be amazing, isn't it?
Oh my God, it
must be fantastic.
The 8th and final season just came out this month on Showtime, and I'm on season 3 now. I've been binge watching this every chance I get. Season 1 and 2 are really good. I'm on season 3 now. It's a really good series. It's all about terrorism and how the CIA deals with it, and basically all that stuff. IMDb gave it an 8.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes at 86%. This series began in 2011. That's how far back this series goes. I don't know how I think what it was is I really didn't have Showtime for the longest time. And now that I went ahead and added it on YouTube TV, I can watch all the back episodes. So it's really nice. I'm all caught up on Better Call Saul. They're going to have 2 more seasons. At the end of this month, the 5th season comes out, and then in 2021 they say the last season will come out in 2021. And supposedly what this does, this show ends up where the original show,
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. God damn, my mind. I'm telling you, I'm losing it, man.
Breaking Wind.
Breaking Wind. Breaking Bad, where that show started, this show kind of dovetails right into it. So you know the exact whole story of how this whole show went on. So, I'm watching that. That's it for me as what's that?
Yeah, well, actually, just so you know, I was reading an article about it, and apparently Vince Gilligan doesn't know how he's going to end.
Really?
Better Call Saul.
It's such a great show.
So it's possible there could be some overlap, maybe. There could be something like that.
That's good to know.
Or because it could also end after Breaking Bad, too.
That would be awesome. I'd be all about that if it run parallel with the first part of the story. I'm good with that. I really hope they come out with more episodes, more seasons. I love that show. I kind of started it like you were talking about, Hazel, and then you kind of just tailed off. And I don't know if it was you or another guest that said that, but I just said, what the hell? I just picked it back up and started watching it. And I'm telling you, man, you got to dive back into this because it gets so much better as you get into the seasons. And season 4, just so you know, was just released on Netflix. So if you haven't, you're trying to catch up. Season 4 through 1 is all on Netflix now. So if you want to get caught up on that show, it's really good. So, well, let's switch gears here. Let's talk about what we've been gaming this week. I have a feeling Scumdeth here is going to tell us he's got a lot of games he's been playing. So what have you been doing gaming-wise this week?
Oh, well, to be honest, I've been playing quite a lot of Doom 2016.
My son wants me to play that. How do you like that game?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
No,
it's hardcore.
Is this it's a one-player game, right?
Yeah, there is a multiplayer section, but it's useless.
Okay.
But just play the story mode. It's just you running around through hell and through Earth, just demons everywhere. Just shoot. If you stand still, you die. It's the best Doom game ever.
See, I played the original.
Oh yeah, I'm playing the original on Switch at the minute. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I remember it was just total adrenaline the whole game. It's nonstop.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, on the original, you don't have to face up or down. It's just
right.
You just shoot. But 2016 Doom is fantastic. I got so far a couple of months ago, then I stopped playing it. So it's like right now, I need to get rid of my backlog of all the games I'm playing, the single player games I'm playing. Right, Doom. Let's get rid of this. So tomorrow I should have Doom done. Then let's crack on with all the other single player games I need to finish before PS5 comes out.
I hear you. So
it's a stressful time.
Anything else this week, or has it just been Doom?
A bit of Apex Legends. I love a bit of Apex Legends.
Okay.
You can't beat that.
And
Jump in.
I think Fudd was
Play a
just
game or two.
telling us they just came out with a new map and stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you got a new character, Revenant. But I don't play enough to get the sort of currency to buy Revenant. So
Right.
yeah, I'm just playing. I don't really have too much time.
I hear you, man.
It's easier for me. It's easier for me to have a handheld like the Switch. It's easier for me because I can just pick it up when I'm, doing, when I've got 5 minutes to myself. But like, life's hectic, so trying to sit down for a couple of hours trying to play Destiny for 3 or 4 hours, it's hard.
Yeah.
Trying to play any game is hard.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Anything else you want to mention?
Call of Duty on my mobile phone.
Of course, yeah. You mentioned that.
Brilliant game. Awesome.
Wow.
First game, I kicked ass. I won. Second game, I kicked ass again, and I won again. I'm like, this is amazing.
Wow.
I'm at work having me dinner. It's fantastic. Kick ass whilst you're having a sandwich and a cup of tea. Lovely.
What about you, Hazel? Have you been gaming? Do you have any time to game this week? I know with your dog and stuff, you've been busy.
Yeah. Well, my daughter's actually been on there more than I have. But yeah, she's been playing Goat Simulator, and she gave it to me to play for like 5 minutes while she ate dinner, and I'm like something's wrong with this. So,
Daddy,
is it a good game?
Daddy, the goat game.
Is it a good game?
Is it a good game?
That's
What
a
is
loaded
it?
question, actually. Because it's a game that really, you can lose a lot of time in because you're a goat, and it's a really, really, quite frankly, just a shitty game. There's bugs and things like this. You get your head stuck in a fence. It's just a really kind of poorly done game, but it's one of those things that you just can't stop playing when you start. You're like, oh, well, that's a bug, but oh, well, it gives me the option to respawn. Okay, let me do that. But, you can lick cars and you can stick to them. You can lick people and they get stuck to you. And my daughter,
lick cars.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I've been asking that question every week. Like, I don't understand it either.
Oh, dude, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, exactly. Parent win, right? So my daughter now has a thing where she will lick somebody, drag them up a diving board, and then jump off onto a trampoline, and then bounce, and then laugh hysterically while she's doing all of this.
That sounds amazing.
So, yeah, exactly. So, there's that. I've played a little bit of Death Stranding. It's a little bit too involved for right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't really done much else besides like some mobile games. There's a game that I've been playing called Retro Bowl. It's like Tecmo Bowl, except it's a little bit more involved because you have a front office that you can actually make trades and cut people, and there's a draft and all that. So it's good stuff.
What is your opinion so far of Death Stranding? I'm trying to get into it. I really need to start playing it.
Have you started it yet?
No, I haven't got past the title screen.
No.
Yeah.
Hey,
Screw that game.
if Easy was a betting man, he'd be rich right now. Yeah,
Well, I think everyone knows what's going to go on for real. But my opinion of it is that it's a really fun game. And fun is a weird way to put it, just because it's not quite your typical fun. It's more so just that you get to be a bro to people that you'll never see. So, I built a bridge, and 40 people liked it. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so cool. 40 people that I've never met, will never meet in the game, crossed this bridge and liked it.
So you'll be coming back and retracing your old path sometimes?
Yeah,
Stuff
sometimes, yeah. So, yeah, exactly. So I try making, if I'm making a bridge or something like that, I'll make it in an area where that way I know that I can get past it.
Nice.
Or if I have a ladder and I leave it up, somebody else can use it.
Nice. Otherwise, you
So
just gotta
it's-
you gotta traverse all the rock like rock climb, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
And it's good stuff.
Is it like a slow burn game? Is this something you really just have to get further and further into to get better, you think?
That's a loaded question, just because.
All right. I know that's unfair.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, the first two. I mean, everybody says like the first two parts are really, really slow and really confining and things like that.
Walking simulator.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
everybody keeps
exactly.
saying. It's like a FedEx simulator, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I called it, and and now I've seen like not quite the error of my ways because it is that, but also it's there's more to it than that. The story is kind of heartfelt, and it's not to say it's political, but it's sort of political.
Okay.
So
All right, fair enough. I was just curious. I'm still trying to get Last of Us done. I bought the enhanced edition for my Pro, and I've been slowly working on it. And it's just I'm so much into Destiny. It's like I put my time into Destiny. I feel like I've invested it. I've done something. I know, and it's so hard.
Stop playing Destiny and play.
Yeah. Good luck with that, Lee. Good luck.
Yeah, fair enough, dude.
there's a thing in video games called an ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Totally, Hazel. Yeah.
I've never played a game that has an ending.
One.
I've never played one of those games.
Yeah. You played the Call of Duty campaigns before.
Oh yeah. I was being facetious, but yeah, Destiny just keeps on going. I know it just seems like it never wants to end, but that's what I love about it. That's my hobby. I go and like this week I was still working on my Savior title for my Exterminator account, and I wanted to give a shout out to our friends at the Guardian Hub podcast, Sin and Kingsley. They always are so quick to help out anybody who needs something done. In fact, I think they're helping Latin with a raid tonight, from what I heard. But I had to run a legendary sundial, and there's no matchmaking for it. So it's like a raid. You have to get 6 people together. So we set a night that Sin and Kingsley could meet up and help me out with it. And so I wanted to just give out a shout out to those guys for helping me get it done. It only took like 20 minutes to do it. It didn't take long, but it was definitely harder. I died a few times. But there were some other guys from the Derp clan that also helped out. And I promised them I'd give them a shout out, even though they don't want it. I want to give a shout out to Wargiver, Sumfu, and Datfu. I swear to God, these are their names. I love these names. A+ on the name on the gamer tags, guys. But just wanted to give you guys a shout out for helping me out. It was really nice of you guys to do that for me, and that's one thing off my list. And the only thing I have left now, I have to do a sundial without dying. And whatever happens to this Empyrean Foundation, the ending of it, and I'll have my Savior title, which is, I don't know, this character has never had a title, and I'm of the same mind as Paris with Gamertag Radio. Once you get a title or two, it's like you're just not as motivated to get them all. I really don't care if I get all the titles. I'd love to have Unbroken, but I don't play enough comp to reset my and get to Legendary. Usually once I get to Fabled or a little bit higher than Fabled, I'm just like, okay, we'll go play some Iron Banner now. So I did run, speaking of Iron Banner, I did run some Iron Banner with Warcry on PS4 this week, and I uploaded a few of the gameplay vids on my YouTube channel. And Admiral Nips was watching it, and he goes, "Oh, dude, I could just listen to you and Warcry talk all day." I was like, "Man, that sounds because we're just too old
with the voice."
Yeah, we're just too old farts, just bitching and moaning about all these younger kids are killing us. But I am doing investing in the obelisk, and I'm also donating as well. I'm at 23,000 as far as my investing or resonance power, I guess you could call it, and I've donated 24,000 fractaline so far. So I wanted to mention that. And like I said, all I got to do is just work on god rolls, and I'll donating the rest of my fractaline, and I'll be done. So, well, sounds good, guys. It sounds like we've had very mixed weeks here as far as gaming, but let's move on to this week at Bungie. right, Hazel. This week at Bungie. What do we got this week, man? I think we got a pretty meaty twab this week.
Yeah, to say the least.
We all like a meaty swab.
Meaty twabs.
I like meaty twabs.
I'm speechless. Not really. But anyway, so we got the obelisks. Congratulations on everybody getting to stage 7 who's been contributing. And now the goal is 9,777,000,000 and what is it? 777,000?
770,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
That to make and 700.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we went that far down, but
it's all sevens, and they had to leave the last part 700 because you can't donate 77 fractaline. It's in hundreds.
Well, it wasn't 9. It's 9 billion though. 9 billion is the number. Yeah. All right. Yep. All right. So that's been going on. So everybody looks like we're going to get close to that and crush that. So congratulations to everybody who's doing their thing.
And quit holding on to your fractaline. Donate it now. There's no reason to hold on to it anymore. You don't need to invest anymore. Just donate. Just get those God roll guns. Start getting those. Get those 4 or 5 time lost bounties. Donate 400 at a time. Cash them in. Get your legendary shards. Farm it. Do it. Don't hold on to your. Don't let the season pass and you're sitting here with 50,000 fractaline in your inventory. Please. Okay, ran over.
I have no idea what you're doing.
I know you don't. That's why I didn't ask you about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Norm. Go ahead.
Nah, you're good, man. All right. Aside from that, there's some house.
Uh-oh. You cut out. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, we lost him.
Stop for a sec. You cut out. Let me switch servers.
Still hear you. Yep.
Hold on, I'm going to switch servers real quick. Hopefully we don't lose Scumdeth. But give me a second.
I got you get it.
All right, hold on. I'm going to switch servers. God help us.
Still with you.
Let's see here.
He
hasn't changed it yet.
No, I'm still in Europe. I'm going to go to US East.
Yo. 1 2 1 2.
Yep, you there? And I think we lost Scumdeth. I think we lost Scumdeth again. I was afraid that would happen. Tell him, message him. Yeah, he was talking and then he cut right out as soon as I switched. Message him and tell him, just tell him to back out and enter back in. That worked last time, I think.
1 2 1 2.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay!
We thought we lost you.
Oh.
All right. Okay, ran over. Go ahead, Noah. I'm sorry.
No. Am I doing the whole thing over again?
No, just go to the next part. We're good.
Okay.
I'll edit all that space out.
No, you're good. All right. So there's the housekeeping stuff, which everybody kind of skips over. So anyway, moving on. The meatiest of the meaty twab. Oh, yeah. Is, for the constant listener, is Gator. Name a weapon type.
Shotguns.
Shotguns. Getting a nerf.
Sniper rifles.
Getting a nerf.
Izignagi's burden.
Getting a nerf.
Okay, that's enough. What about grenade launchers?
Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, got time to serious, right? Okay, they're getting a nerf too.
I know.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. So pretty much, Lord of Wolves is getting a nerf.
Thank you.
The last.
Tired of getting killed.
Whatever.
I'm getting tired of getting killed by that damn thing.
Oh, you know what? I'm getting tired of getting killed by every weapon in the game. Let's nerf every. Can we do that?
Is everyone just shoot? Can we play with Nerf guns?
Yeah, exactly. Let's just do a playlist where everybody gets around punching, and then somebody's gonna fucking bitch about that, and then we're gonna nerf punching.
I know.
So, I'm just saying that. I mean, I'll be real with everybody here, okay? Watching the Discord with Latin and Kingsley going back and about trying to get together for a raid, it kind of gave me that tingling feeling again, where I'm like, you know what? I really kind of want to get back into Destiny, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then I saw this TWAB, and I'm like, for real, just leave shit alone. I get that. Well, I mean, okay, I get it. You know, Lord of Wolves needs a nerf. Okay, you know, the streamers are pissed off that they keep getting killed by it. So that's fine. The Last Word's getting a nerf. Shotgun's getting a nerf. I mean, it's like, come on. Even fusion rifles are getting a nerf.
I'm not happy. Trust
So
me.
now, come on now. I mean, when's the last time fusion rifles got a nerf?
Well,
Yeah.
the thing about they're mainly what they're aiming at mainly with fusion rifles. I read this very carefully. Is
I bet you did.
the target acquisition has always been drawn to the head, the aim assist. So the head's a smaller part of the body, so you wouldn't hit center mass. So a lot of your bolts would go right past the person. So what they did help us out, and they did this with shotguns too. Is they made it where the aim assist is more towards center mass now in the body, which will make it more consistent as far as killing. But shout out to Fluffy Fingers MD and Agent H. Sorry, boys. You're a rental with backup plans. You might as well just throw that in the garbage now. Because backup plan has been so nerfed. It basically what they've done is they've reduced... What they say here is backup plan now adjusts impact to match rapid fire sub archetypes, which means basically you're not gonna be able to map people anymore. And when you use backup plans, it's gonna be as if you were using a fast fire like a 500 charge time fusion rifle, which means you're not gonna get those guaranteed kills with it anymore. Sorry guys, I feel real bad.
And they're nerfing the range as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the same for shotguns, by the way. The same thing with the aim assist.
Yeah,
they're going to be more consistent, but they've effectively reduced the range on all these guns.
Yep. So now I read the for Reddit about trying to find out exactly, you know, like why the hell did they do all this?
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much they're like, DMG came out and said that, you know, they're just wanting to change up the sandbox.
Yeah, I don't know how this is going to play out in the supposed trials that's going to be coming up. I don't know. I mean, the streamers and the really good players are going to be able to adapt easily to these changes, but the average player, I think, might be affected here. I don't know. Well, I guess time will tell. But
trials.
Yeah,
trials. What?
Trials.
What?
Yes.
Trials.
Yeah.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
Oh my god.
Yep. Those fun weekends are coming back.
Not fun. Too hard for me. No. No, not for me.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
It's sweaty. It's sweaty times, that's for sure. But I tell you what pissed me off though was that they reduced the damage of sniper rifles. Now I'm just praying that this is only in PvE, because remember they talk about at the beginning they're increased. You know how they increased PvE damage on all snipers in Shadowkeep.
Mm.
Now they're backing it back off. So I'm hoping that doesn't apply to Crucible, because I love using sniper rifles in the Crucible. I love to slide swipe, swipe snipe, I guess they call it. And if I don't have that kind of damage, I won't be able to one-shot kill people anymore. It's not going to be fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what good are sniper rifles then? So, DMG, in his post on Reddit, he said, the commenter, T.A. Hollow, said, "Someone please tell me how to feel about all this." And DMG replied and goes, "Our goal was to help you feel informed. Hopefully you feel some excitement, and we know you'll potentially feel some sorrow. It's a bummer when your Swiss Army knife isn't the best tool for the majority of situations anymore, but maybe you'll find a new tool that refreshes your interest in probably coming encounters.
Right.
Or pushes you to rethink the strategy you've been using for 5 or so months."
That means Telesto's the besto again, boys.
Yes, it is.
Until they just fucking
What?
press delete on that gun and then it goes away.
No. Don't touch my
It's
gun.
bound to happen. I mean, Telesto's been broken how many times now?
It's not broken. And since they nerfed
Oh, okay.
and since they nerfed
It's
it,
fine.
since they nerfed it in PvP, I still have just adapted and learned how to use it more accurately. Still a good gun.
Yeah.
But the days of getting mapped by rentals are over. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to figure out something else. I'll be honest, I didn't use a rental much because it took too long to wind up. It was an 860 to 890 wind up speed or charge time. My Telesto 740, it's a lot faster. So when you have shotguns running up on you and you can spray bolts on the ground and let them die before they even get to you, versus on a rental where you're 3/4 of the way wound up and you're already dead from a shotgun, a sliding or a flying or whatever Titan coming at you with a shotty flying in the air. That's the reason why I never really used that gun. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I loved my air rental. I put out a little tweet about it, and when I was using it, and I put a clip and everything else. It was great. I think I had like 7 or 8 kills, maybe.
I remember.
Yeah, not tried it.
Fantastic.
Tried it yet.
So, but I guess they're going to be doing other things too. I mean, they did buff swords, so let's be thankful for that.
Whoa! And they
Crickets.
did.
Oh yeah, they did a slight buff.
It's
buff
not
to
slight.
auto rifles.
It's not slight.
It is.
Oh,
No.
lovely.
No.
It is slight.
Auto rifles are going to be back,
But-
boys.
Any buff
Yeah, so it's
is
vanilla
welcome.
again.
My
I said
Galliard
I said it.
42.
I'm telling you, the rapid fire frame, which by the way is one of the time lost weapons that you can earn and farm right now through the obelisk, the steel feather repeater. I'm telling you, you better have like 5 or 6 copies of that gun with different perks, because until this patch drops, we're not going to know really what works the best. But they're going from a default time to body kill of 13.4 per bullet, 20.1, which was previously 12.5 and 18.75. That may not seem like a lot, but that's per bullet, Hazel. That's per bullet. That's going to reduce significantly time to kill on your adaptive and rapid frame auto rifles. Your precision
Pretty
frame,
hardcore.
it looks like what they're changing on most of your precision frame rifles is crits. Your crits are going to be higher. So
Yeah, well, the body is still gone up as well. It's 15.75 from 13.75. It's gone up too.
but if you look, the body damage on precision frame auto rifles is exactly the same. Only thing it's moved up 2 points.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading adaptive. Adaptive. You're right.
Yeah, 2 points it moved up.
Yep.
In crits in your precision shots. That can make a difference if you can get accurate with that gun. So I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. But all I'm saying is I'm farming steel. Steel feather repeaters?
Steel feather repeater. Yep.
I've got like 10 of them in my vault right now with all kinds of different stuff. All kind of firmly planted builds. I've got arrowhead brake builds that have very little, maybe not the greatest range, but they have very little recoil. I'm telling you that now's the time to do it, especially since you're having to donate.
Yeah. Well, here's how full is your vault?
Oh, my vault is 480 of 500 right now. I'm gonna have to go through and start pruning some stuff.
Oh, okay. Because I know that was one point of controversy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was this past week was the vault space issue about how they keep coming out with new stuff and everything else, new armor and everything, and then they're like, "Hey, and your vault space stays the same. Congratulations."
Right.
So, and then the other controversy that
Go ahead, Lee.
Oh, I was going to say, I haven't been to my vault since the start of Destiny 2.
You're casual. That's fine, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you spread your time out amongst a lot of games, and I spread out all my time in one game. That's the only difference.
Definitely.
That's the only difference, really. We're all gaming.
Yeah. So it's an FYI. You can, send money to Scumdeth, and he'll let you use his vault space.
Yeah, he's selling. He's leasing.
Send me money.
Leasing vault space. I still think they need to offer this in the Eververse store for like $10. You can buy 100 slots or something. They need to do that.
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
If you're a collector.
No.
They need to do that, man. They need to they have to have some way of creating more vault space. And if it takes a little bit of, development time to make those slots available, then it's worth the $10 to me. I don't know. All
right. Guardian Downcast community. I need you guys to come together and at Gator that paying $10 for 100 slots is the wrong plan.
Jeez.
Okay. All right. Let's add him so that way he learns his lesson.
Oh, you're cutting out, Hazel. Right. Sorry, I can't hear you, man.
I could go down the streets and pay $10 for 10 slots.
I bet you can.
Not too far from here.
I'm gonna clip
You did
that.
say slots, right?
I'm gonna clip that.
Yeah, delete that.
No, I'm gonna clip it.
No, I didn't say that. No.
Of course you did.
No, I didn't.
I didn't hear anything.
Well,
yeah, chill.
So there are one other thing that came out this week, and it was a little small, about 1 minute and 9 seconds long, I believe, of our beloved Osiris starting shit with fucking Rasputin.
That was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of blew me away. I was like, what the hell is this?
I was not expected.
So Paul Tassi, he put an article out, and he kind of read my mind, unfortunately, about this. So I threw it in our group chat. So just to kind of see what everybody thought about this. So let's say that they redo this. Let's say they do the redo of the Drifter and his allegiance campaign kind of thing. What if they made us choose between Rasputin or Osiris?
Well, I'm going to pick. It's going to be Osiris. He's a warlock.
Yeah. Warlocks stick together.
They do.
Oh, God. Osiris, because I like feathers.
Yes. He's got the best armor in the game.
Feathers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. I think I'd have to go with Osiris too, just because of Sagira's shell.
It's funny. I went to his post on his poll on Twitter, and Osiris is not winning. I don't know what everybody sees in the war mind, but okay, whatever.
Well, I think it's. That goes back to D1. Though, one character would definitely be Osiris, and then the other two would be Rasputin.
You know what? I got a theory about this, guys. I think this is what's shaping up. Here's my prediction. I didn't have a dream. Luke Smith didn't come to me, but I just have a sixth sense of what's going to happen going into September. Remember they said how things were going to get a little chaotic, and they were going to keep building, and then they were going to pop in the summer, and then totally switch gears come September. I really think we're going to go to Light and Dark Guardians. I think that's what September's going to be about.
It's not.
You're right.
It can't be.
Well, think about it. Think about it. Think about it, guys. The triangle ship comes down, and it starts messing with our mind. Remember, it starts getting into our head at the end of that story. I think it's going to turn people.
I get it, but they can't. Really? Do you think that's possible?
Okay, yes. Let's walk it back here. Let's walk it back. Okay,
I would love to see this.
So
I would.
Okay, so season 10, we're going to start out. We got season 10 and we got season 11 still, and then the next year of Destiny comes out in September. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to have a loyalty quest again, where we're going to have to choose between Osiris and Warmind, and then depending on that is going to change how we develop through the next season. I think the next season, we're going to start to get animosity, or it's going to be starting to be some discourse among the Light and Dark Guardians. And then I think it's going to, in the summer, I think it's going to build up. I think maybe Trials might be involved here, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little fuzzy on that still. But you could have Light and Dark Guardians fighting in the Crucible. You could bring factions back somehow that represent certain Light and Dark factions. And then I think it all explodes. Triangle ships appear. September game.
Yeah.
I don't
Definitely.
know. What do you think, Hazel?
I guess I'd like to see that happen for Destiny 3. Because what I want to see is I want to see the Light and Dark Guardians. But I want to see them each have like their own like set of supers, you know?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, and I don't think that Bungie has the development power to do that.
Don't underestimate him, man. Don't underestimate him. I don't. There are. Remember, think about it. They've already been reconfiguring our super abilities, our supers. Every season, they seem to reconfigure and redo a few things here and there to make them more effective or to make them different. What's to say they can't do that? What's to say they can't have a mirror image of a light and dark super? Maybe one super has a different kind of grenade that has decay or something on the Dark Guardians, or maybe a confusion perk.
You've got it, mate. You've got it.
You could have confusion perks where people get confused. I mean,
I love Lee. I do. I love Lee.
Dude. Hazel, I love you, but I totally agree with Gator. All day long.
I knew I liked this guy.
Him to bits, come on. He's got it down.
Come on, Hazel. Come to the dark side.
I guess what I'm saying is this, okay? Throughout D1 and beyond, Bungie has always taken half steps. They've never gone like, you know, hey, I'm all in. They've never done that.
Here's a difference.
I'm just afraid that they're going to fuck this up. I'm just afraid they're just going to take another half step and go like, hey, you know, this is what we're doing, guys.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's different this time around. You know why? Activision's not involved anymore. Activision's gone. It's all Bungie now. Luke Smith, they have their vision of what they're going to do with this game, and I think they're going to roll it out.
They can't fuck it up again, though.
Well, think about it. Think about it, guys. They played it safe in year one of Destiny 2, and look what happened. They lost almost half their plair base.
Yeah, totally.
I think they're like, listen, we got our fans. We need to concentrate on our fans. We need to make this game interesting. We need to evolve it, which is what he's been talking about, an evolving world, right? That's what he said in his. That's what he said in his notes before the new season came or the new year came out. So I don't know. I just keep getting this vibe, man. When I saw that video, when I saw that little outtake, that's the first thing that came to my mind. It says, "Holy shit, they're going light and dark Guardians."
Yeah, same here. I mean, you know, I had that same thought too. And now I'll say all of this, okay? So, I mean, I know it sounds like I'm down on this and I'm afraid and everything else.
No, you're being cautious. I understand.
Exactly, because to me, it's like I've been burned.
I know
so many times.
We all have, dude. Yeah. We all have. But you know what? I think it's different. I think it's different this time, man.
That's what we said last time and the time before that. But I'm still just, I mean, but believe it or not, like inside of me, I have such hope that they don't screw this up.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back to this. I want this to be fantastic again. I just really, truly want that.
Think about it.
Miss this game.
Think about it, man. Light and Dark Guardians. Dude, all of a sudden,
you don't have to sell me on this.
Season 10. All of a sudden, Dead Orbit comes and says, "Hey, listen, come over here. I want to talk to you a sec. I heard you're thinking about being a Dark Guardian, or I heard you're a Dark Guardian. You need to come join our clan. You need to come join our side. It's time." And then they'll have a next stage where a future war cult says, "Hey, you need to come talk to me a sec. Come talk." Says, "Listen, I hear you want to be a Light Guardian, or I heard you're undecided if you want to be a Light or Dark Guardian. Won't you consider future war cult?" And then you can have the next cult, you know, the next faction can make you walk all the way across the damn tower and go talk to him and say, "Listen, we're with the I don't know, we're with the Vanguard. We're all about the light."
We're in the middle of the road, you know. We're not going to pick.
I still look at the New Monarchy vendor there, and I still think of Triple Wreck every time I see his face. I swear Triple Wreck looks just like that guy. Every time I go by him, I'm like, "Hey, Triple, what's up, man?" I swear he
How
looks.
often are you by him?
You got to go pick up your bounties all the time. You have to go talk to the vendors around him, and he's always talking. You can hear him talking.
What vendor? He's like
the
way,
clan.
his ass is way in the fucking corner.
I know, he's next to the clan vendor, where you get your clan rewards.
Yeah.
Plus, you got to go down.
Their time going that way?
Plus, you got to go. You got to go down the stairs if you don't want to warp there, and go talk to Drifter and the other stuff too. But no, I just have this feeling, man. I don't know.
Well,
you know,
here's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the other thing, though. Say it goes back to your choice with the Drifter.
Mm-hmm.
Because, everybody was like, hey, I'm on board with the Drifter. What if everybody picked the Drifter? That character is destined for the dark side.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I know, but you were going from like a new perspective. But I'm saying, what if that choice that you made back then dictated what you're doing?
See, but I think Drifter down deep is a good guy. But you remember at the end of his mission, the end of his storyline, he says, listen, it was one of the last entries when you were going around getting those mini tape recordings he was leaving you all over the world. Mm-hmm. And he says, listen, dude, if I were you, I'd get rid of that fast little ship and get you a nice transport ship. Because all hell's going to break loose here soon. You better be ready to jump. You better be ready to get the hell out of here. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Drifter yet. I'm still a little bit on the fence with him. He seems more like a real. He seems like a realist to me. Like he's seen this shit before.
So Lee?
Yeah.
Yep. So Lee, question for you: Drifter, good or evil?
Evil.
I like this Lee.
All right.
I like him.
I didn't say he was evil or benevolent. I'm on the fence still. Because things he says, it's like he's looking out for us, but at the same time, I don't trust him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a shit beard, so he's evil.
Exactly. I don't trust a guy that goes, ding. All right. Yep. That's all I got.
Well, yeah, I just did want to mention, too, just passing over everything here. Last word also, no surprise, is getting a nerf as well. Just want to mention that.
Really? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, good deal. Well, it was a good conversation. I think we got some Discord questions here for good old Uncle Scumdeth.
Oh, really?
Oh,
we cannot wait. Oh, yeah, it's happening.
Right, I have
Payback,
not looked at these. Okay.
Going in blind, huh? That's you're a very brave person. All right.
Okay, right.
Okay, guys, we'll be getting to those right after this. All right, boys and girls, it's that time of the week. It's time for our Discord questions for our guest and for us. It's the moment where our community can ask us questions, and we try to answer all of them that we can every week, and try not to get embarrassed by our answers and our lack of knowledge. I want to start out with a few that Uncle Scumdeth here posted a week or so ago that we didn't get time to get to him, but I figured what better time to answer him right in front of him, right, Hazel?
I like it.
All right, let's start with this one. After 25 years of asking work for my chainsaw training and license, it's finally happening on Monday. I'm excited and nervous. What is the longest time that you have waited for something, and was it worth the wait? That was a good question. I had to think about that.
Thanks. Thank you.
You got anything, Hazel?
Listen to him.
I know, he's all giddy.
Yeah, I do, actually. So for this is actually one that I think I mentioned previously, but it's basically it took me 10 years to move my ass down to Cincinnati so I could be with my fiance / girlfriend / eventually wife. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yep. And was it worth it? That part? TBD.
Bloody
yes, of course.
Bloody right, it was worth it. Nice one. Oh, that's so cool, man. That's really nice.
For me, I thought about this when I had to do a 3-year apprenticeship in order to get my license for my business. I'm in the pest control industry here in Florida, and you have to have a 3-year apprenticeship for each area of expertise. And I I have three of those 4 areas of expertise. So I'm very I offer different service levels, different types of services in the pest control industry. And I waited 3 years, and then I had to take these state exams that usually only had a 50% pass rate, almost like the CPA exams, it seemed. And I passed all 3 with flying colors.
Sweet, man.
I remember my wife had flashcards. We were in the parking lot outside the testing area, and she would just put tons of flashcards, and we'd have make-up flashcards, so I made sure I knew all the answers and was fully prepared for the exams. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know if I would be. It'd probably take a lot longer, let's put it that way. And was it worth it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, hell yeah. I love nature. I love making lawns nice and green, and I run parallel to what you do, Scumdeth. I mean, I beautify things here in Florida and make people's plants and their flowers and everything look good and keep the pests away.
Yeah, man.
So that's my lot in life. And like you said, if you love your job, you never really work. And I kind of feel that way. I kind of feel like it's a hobby still. I'm 25 years later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Totally. Same as me, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, totally.
Good question.
You gotta love what you do. You have to love what you do.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's days when it's like 52 out and you don't feel like going outside and touching a hose that has cold liquids pumping through it.
Yeah, but it's bloody freezing, isn't it? Yeah,
those are days.
That's
days
a little specific.
Yeah. Oh, flipping out.
Do you like touching a hose with warm liquid running through it?
It wasn't warm. It wasn't warm, trust me.
Only one of my armpits is sweating, so I better stay in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's awesome.
All right, why don't you ask the next one, Hazel?
All right. Well, you can ask the bottom 3. I'm going to kind of go with the questions aimed at Scumdeth.
I got you. All right.
So, from Agent H at Uncle Scumdeth, do you regret dumping me so soon?
Yes, I do so very much.
You got to tell everybody the story. Tell everybody the story behind this.
Agent H put his name as H, and in my actual phone, my girlfriend is called H, because when I started going out with her, it was a bit secretive, so I just had H instead of her name. And then Agent H became my girlfriend. We swapped numbers and we swapped details.
Oh my God.
Every time Agent H put something up on the Discord, it came up as my girlfriend. So yeah, for about a week, Agent H was my girlfriend, and we had some nice time together. Yeah, we had some romantic meals, virtually, and yeah. So, but I had to call it off because my missus was getting suspicious. She thought something else was going on. So yeah, I had to call it.
I've met H in person, and he's definitely cuddly. He's definitely a cuddly guy.
Tell you what,
or he used to be.
Oh, he used to be. He actually passed me up in weight. He's lost more weight than I have now. I'm like, son of a gun, I gotta get to work.
Well, if I ever met him in real life, I'd get done for cheating.
Who is this H in your phone? No.
Yeah.
All right, I want to ask another one that you asked, Uncle Scumdeth. Question for the podcast. Okay. Currently, I'm eating jacket potatoes with a spoon because there are no forks in the house. Does any of your cutlery mysteriously disappear and then miraculously turn up under kids' beds? I'm bloody fuming at the minute. At the minute. Sorry, rant over. Love the show. I so deal with this, and it's not. My kids are already gone out of my house, and I'm missing. I'm missing steak knives. I'm like, shit, is my wife going to stab me while I'm sleeping or something? I don't know what the hell's going on. But we're the only 2 people in the house, and all of a sudden we only have 1 steak knife in the butcher block. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And when my kid...
when it's worrying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then when my kids lived here, spoons were those were always missing.
The small spoons, teaspoons.
Everywhere.
Sugar.
I was finding them on the floor, under the cart. I'm just everywhere. I was like, what do you guys do with these things? I'm What you?
Cups, moldy cups.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember
There's a bloody moldy cup under your bed.
I remember that. Like
How
some
long's that been there?
little science experiment. They're growing something in it.
Yeah, totally, yeah. Chemistry.
I was the worst at this. I had all of these. I had spoons and random shit in my room when I was a kid. Science experiments and cups. Yeah,
boy.
I was terrible.
Well, do you deal with this today, or were you the cause of it, Hazel?
Oh hell no, no, I don't deal with this. I mean, my daughter's only 4, so
Yeah.
she doesn't.
So
she eats
Yeah.
in 5-minute spurts, and then she's done, and then she's
Don't
like
worry.
she's never been hungry ever in her life.
Yeah, she'll do it soon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking around 9 or 10 probably. That's when she'll start bringing stuff in her room, and you'll be like, "Where the hell's all this stuff? Where'd all the cutlery go?" Yeah.
Nice. Can't wait for that.
Yeah. Look forward
Deja
to
vu.
it. Exactly.
Skipping around here. So easy. For Uncle Scumdeth, who is your biggest inspiration as a musician? Or a couple, if it's just naming one is too difficult.
Well, this is quite an easy question to answer. Dimebag Darrell, he's the only reason I grew a lump of hair on the end of my chin. Yeah. But in 1994, I grew a goatee and I painted it red,
Nice.
for Dimebag Darrell at our Pantera. And then someone
Rest in
shot
peace.
him.
Rest in peace.
Someone shot him on stage. Pretty much, ruined my life. Dimebag Darrell is my hero, guitarist hero, beard hero. He's the greatest musician ever known.
Okay, I'm going to ask your last one that you asked last week. It is what's your favorite planet in the solar system and why? Not Earth, because the Earth is boring. Hazel, you got
Oh my! That's my own bloody question.
it? Yeah.
I'm
All right.
answering. I didn't realise I'd be answering.
No.
No.
Hazel's answering them from the community. I'm answering the ones that were left that you asked. So I figured we would answer them in front of you, in person.
What's my favourite planet?
Yeah, what is your favorite planet?
I say Pluto because it's not even a bloody planet.
Hazel,
Well,
you got
I'll fight the urge to say Uranus, but
You don't want to go around there,
But,
man. You do not want to go around there. Fucking stinking.
that's awesome. No, I'd go with Jupiter. That big ass storm that they got going on there.
I thought about Jupiter. I thought about it, but I got to go with Saturn, man. Those gassy rings around that planet.
Gassy rings.
Yes.
You're a fan of Uranus too.
I don't want to smell your gassy ring.
I think we just found the title of the show. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Gassy rings not around Uranus.
Oh god. I'll have to figure that out. All right, Hazel, your turn.
Oh.
All right. For this is from Chubby. For Uncle Scumdeth, Iron Maiden or Metallica? So that's part one of the question. So I'll let you go with that.
Okay, right. Well, to be honest, if you said what is your favorite album of all time, it is Metallica Master of Puppets. That's my favorite album of all time. But one of my favorite bands of all time would be Iron Maiden. So they're a better band, but Metallica's album was something else. Master of Puppets was a beautiful album.
Mm-hmm.
It was, yeah.
But Iron Maiden is a better band. Because Load and Reload and all the other shit that Metallica did after the Black Album, Don't Kiss My Ass, all shit. Metallica were good in the 90s. In the 2000s, they can go away.
It happens.
In my eyes.
It happens to older bands. So I find
I
a lot
think
of
I'd
I
agree.
find a lot of older bands try to get hip, or they try to get they try to change with the music and not stick to their roots, and they don't. They're not the same band. It's not
Yeah,
the same.
Metallica really disappointed me.
Yeah.
I've been with them since I was a kid, been into them since I was a kid, and now they're just a joke.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I heard that they kind of went back to their roots too. With I forget the name of it, like Death something. I forget what it was.
Oh yeah, Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic.
I heard it. I've never nothing to do.
Yeah. Okay, second part of the question. And who did a better cover of Whiskey in the Jar, Metallica or Thin Lizzy?
Thin Lizzy, the original.
Good answer.
Metallica's version is very nice, but yeah.
Thin Lizzy, man.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it to the...
You're going way back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Chubby Wizard with the deep music questions.
Yep. And then one last question. What is the biggest jigsaw puzzle you have ever finished?
Well, it's not the biggest one that I've done, but at the minute I am doing a 1,000 piece Live After Death Iron Maiden jigsaw piece. And it is so hard because it's just lightning and there's ferns, it's plants, it's all blue and black. It's so hard. Yeah, I've done the Iron Maiden writing, but yeah, the rest of it's so hard. So yeah, it's an ongoing project.
Very cool.
Nice. I got a couple from Drafty here. These are great questions. I had to give thumbs up on these. The first one from Drafty is have you ever got your beard caught in your guitar while performing?
Yes. No. Actually, no. What I've got is as soon as I got my job, I found a bottle opener in a shrub bed when I first started work. So I put it on the necklace and I put it around my neck, and I've had it around my neck now about 25 years.
What?
And when I used to it's still around my neck.
Wow.
And when I play gigs, it can get mixed up in my beard. When I'm windmilling, it gets mixed up in my beard. So when I'm windmilling, I've got this.
Please send video, please. I want to see this video.
Oh, dude, it's here, yeah. Yeah. I get a bottle opener in my beard stuck in there.
Nice.
So that's where that come from.
Well, the second question he had, and this was a good one. I'm curious as well. Question for the show. Uncle Scumdeth, have you ever written a love song? And if so, who it was for?
No, and for nobody.
All right, fair enough.
I don't love anyone enough.
That takes a lot of effort too. Plus, your band's not exactly a love song band.
No. Maybe in Nuclear Sardines we might have wrote a love song.
Yeah. Way back.
Not in Warcrab.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a love song in Warcrab?
I don't think they do.
Nah.
No, it's pretty hard stuff, man.
We don't even like each other in. We don't even like each other in the band, let alone liking each other outside the band.
That's awesome.
Classic.
You can all kiss it.
All right. So, what's your take on people who use chainsaws while wearing flip-flops and running shorts? Is it advisable, in your expert opinion? And that's from Craig, aka Jughead.
Well,
running shorts.
seeing as though I've just passed my chainsaw license last weekend, I can't really speak as a professional, but bloody hell, I wouldn't fucking do that. Steel toe cap boots.
Yeah.
Ballistic trousers and an hard hat. Be safe. Health and safety. Come on. Health and safety. Bloody hell.
So I'm guessing that's not advisable.
Yeah, not advisable. Come on, Jughead. Come on, you know.
I think he was just testing your professionalism.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. I'm not reading the one from Sketchy Gatorbot. You can read that one, Hazel. I'm going to get this one from H. Uncle Scumdeth, out of all the shows and tours you've played, what is your favorite moment on stage?
We go to Bloodstock Festival every year, all the guys and that, all the guys and girls. We won the Battle of the Bands one year, and we get to win the Battle of the Bands, and we get to play at the Bloodstock Festival.
Oh yeah.
So we played on the New Blood stage. Like, we played in front of about 1,000 people. Just knocked it out. That was one of the best things ever. Like, what do you want? If you play fucking guitar, what do you want? Play in front of 1,000 people? Fantastic. Yeah, that's one of the best sort of moments of my musical life, really. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great.
All right. So, question for Uncle Scumdeth. Yes, I'm going to do this. At which point in your chainsaw training did you watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre? At the beginning to let you know the danger is real, or at the end to show you how much fun you can have with a chainsaw when properly trained? Latin.
Well, Latin, I will tell you now. I watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then I grabbed the chainsaw, and then I killed the trainer, and then that was it. That's it. Sweet.
And that's how he got
around my head. Yeah, I swung it around my head and got my certificate. Loved our job.
Nice. That worked. All right, I think we got two left here. I'll take the second to the last one. This is from Admiral Nips. What's more annoying? What's more annoying? Shitting your pants at work or getting dog shit on your shoes every day? Which both have happened, by the way, just FYI, from past conversations.
They both happen every day. Like. No, I was... The worst thing for me is just getting covered in dog shit. I work in the park, and I cut grass and stuff like this, and people go into a park, use it, and they don't pick up their dog shit. That's the worst thing.
I can't say
Pick up your shit.
Yep. That's my wife's job. I do the dishes. She picks up the dog crap.
Yeah, I'll do the dishes and pick the dog shit up.
Well, that's your deal, man.
Yeah, you got it easy.
That's your deal, man.
Easy.
Every relationship's different. You gotta.
Fucking, I tell you what, me and you need to have a speak. You got it easy, dude.
Hey, if you buy Scumdeth, if you buy my books on tape, in three easy payments, I can show you how to do it.
Hey, dude. Hey, you need to train me.
Okay. All right.
Mrs. Gator is a saint. That's what I'll say to that.
Yeah, she is.
Hell yeah. You got it easy, dude. Come on.
Yep. She needs a raise for putting up with your ass.
Yes.
All right.
I'm giving your phone number. I'm going to phone you. I'll be texting. Wait, you do these fucking dishes or what? You know.
All right. Question from Sketchy Gatorbot at Uncle Scumdeth. Glad to hear you're on the show finally. Question. Don't you think Gator mails it home each week and Hazelnut runs the show? My feeling when I was on the show.
I saw this, and I think you two guys just nailed this show. There isn't any show around anymore. No podcast around anymore. AMP, DG, it's you guys now. Just keep going. Like, let's have it. You got me on. What the fuck are you doing?
Dude.
It's fantastic.
We can't
It's
wait.
fantastic. I love what you're doing, and it's the highlight of my week. Listening to you guys is the highlight of my week.
Thanks.
The other guys don't do it anymore, so thank you. Thank you for doing it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You. And to be honest, it's an honor. I'm not going to listen to it because I mustn't.
Oh, you got to hear yourself. Don't worry. Trust me. I have to hear myself every week and go, oh man, I definitely should have shut up there. I should not have said that. Yeah. Every week. You only have to worry about one show.
I do that every day. I do that every time I talk to my missus. Like, you should have said that.
Well, hey, great questions, community. I appreciate you sending them in.
Yes.
And we look forward to this every week. So thank you for sending us some questions. And hey, while we're here, let's just keep moving along here. Let's move on to our 2 songs each that we pick for our Spotify playlist. This is just a little, sprinkling of what the 3 of us here like to listen to. And man, I was surprised by Uncle Scumdeth's picks tonight. And speaking of which, I'm going to start with you, Lee. What's your picks and songs, and why did you pick them?
Well, my first pick was Cherokee by Europe. What an anthemic song. Absolutely beautiful song. Love it.
You totally surprised me with that pick. I could not believe. I know what kind of music you play, and to hear a song from Europe was amazing.
Oh, man, I'm a glam child.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it, mate. I saw Europe about 2 years ago. Me and the girlfriend, they played in London, so we went and we stayed and watched them, the first time, They haven't got big hair anymore.
Yeah.
We're all bald.
Yeah.
Fantastic, just to see Europe.
See, that's the one thing I envy about you, Lee, is you guys have the best music there, man. I mean, there's a show that I can't even get locally here anymore. I've scoured the BBC channels that I can have access to, but it's called. There's a music show called Later with Jules Holland. Later with Jules.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah, man.
God, I love that show, dude. I wish they had a show like that here in the States. I really do.
Really?
I love how they just have everybody. They just have one big camera that just swerves around the whole studio. And you know what's good about that?
Music.
Everybody feeds off of everybody, because you can tell the band that just played, the band that's playing next. I mean, everyone just kind of having
it's live, just set up.
Yeah, it's like a really good groove. It's like you have 6 to 8 bands all in one big studio, or all one big showroom floor, or whatever you want to call it. And
that's it, man. Yeah, definitely.
Is that still airs regularly, right, over there?
No, mate. No.
Oh, that's why.
No, not anymore, mate. Live music on TV is gone. You used to see them plugging the guitars in and stuff like that. No, it's all gone, mate.
Oh no,
it's all rubbish. It's Love Island. Punky blokes looking at
Love Island.
Women with boobs. That's fucking rubbish, man. TV's rubbish. I don't watch TV. It's all rubbish.
Like that's bullshit. She didn't get a rose tonight. Why didn't she get a rose?
Yeah. Get fucked.
I'm telling you, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man. I don't know who watches that stuff. I'm sorry if I offend anybody out there, but I can't stand that stuff.
Obviously, Scumdeth does. Did you hear him? He goes, "Oh,
he knows all about it. He sure doesn't know a lot about it, doesn't he?"
Yeah, I don't really know much about it, but if I offend you, get fucked.
Get fucked. I love it. That's gonna be a permanent soundbite.
Mate, I tell you what, there's too many.
I'm sorry, man.
Sorry,
I interrupted you. What was your so you get your first pick of a Europe song, and
oh yeah, sorry, my first
that totally makes sense that you're a glam rock child. I totally get it now. Yeah,
but the best band in the entire universe is obviously AC/DC. Yeah. Ride On.
God,
it's the best blues song in the world. Ride On by AC/DC. Oh, gorgeous.
You know what? And the only thing I can remember from that song is the guitar solo was fantastic.
Oh man,
it's a fantastic guitar solo in that song.
Seriously sexy.
It is.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, you surprised me with those picks, man. I was thinking I was going to get some metal groups.
Yeah, mate. No, I play metal, but I like to listen to I'm quite a ballad type of guy, Skid Row, Skid Row.
Did we lose him? You still there, Scumdeth?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There we go.
Thought you fell off a cliff or something.
Oh, sorry, no.
No. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I love that you have an eclectic taste for music. I love it.
Yeah. I love the ballads, mate. I love the ballads.
Nice. Hazel, what about you, man? What'd you pick this week?
All right. So my two songs. One of them is a song that I kind of work out to. It's called "Beautiful Lasers" by Lupe Fiasco, and he has a great line in there where basically he's like, "There's only two ways out of here. One's through the door, and the other's through me." So it's kind of a cool little song there. And then the other one is a slower song called 12 by Seven Nations. It's an international kind of group. They have it starts off with like a fiddle, and then there's bagpipes that chime in a little bit later, and it's a nice little song.
Cool. Yeah, I listened to the first part of it. Sounded really good. Let's see. Two picks for me this week. My first pick is a song that Hideo Kojima picked as his theme at E3 several years ago for his latest Metal Gear game. It's from the 2014 album Man on the Rocks from Mike Oldfield called Nuclear. I don't know if you guys have heard this song, but
nice.
I'm not a fan of him. I don't know a lot about him.
Man.
But when I heard that song at E3, I immediately grabbed my phone and said, "All right, where do I find this song?" And I got the whole album. Mm-hmm. It's a great song. So that was my first pick. Second pick actually was mentioned by Boost KDV in our Discord, in our music channel this week. And I listened to this song before he posted this on Alt Nation on Sirius and XM Radio. And it's from their upcoming album, which should be out pretty soon, called Gigaton. It's Pearl Jam with their new song, Dance of the Clairvoyants.
Go see Pearl Jam in July.
I'll warn you, it's a different sound. It's a different sound from them. It's not the grunge that you're used to hearing from them. So just keep that in mind. But I'll tell you this: if you don't like it the first time you listen to it a second or third time. I'm telling you, this song grows on you. I can't explain it, but it's a really, really good song. Really good song. Guys, I think we got it. I think Scumdeth can finally go to bed now. What is it?
What?
Was it like 2:30 in the morning or something over there? It's crazy.
I don't go to bed.
You don't go to bed? Oh shit.
No.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Lee. I appreciate it, man. I know you guys you're a good 5 hours ahead, and I know you're waiting up, staying up late for us tonight. I appreciate you coming on tonight.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Guys, I'm so appreciative of you, just having me on the podcast. I thank you so much. It's been nuts. I've been so worried, and just the day has been a nightmare from hell. And just thank you for ending it nice and sweetly, and calm.
Well, I think I can speak for a lot of people that we love you, and we just want to know more about you, man. I mean, that's what this part of this podcast is about, is knowing our people that are in our community. And I really like that we continue to interview community members, and I think there's a lot of people that want to know more about you. So good on you, man. Yeah. Good on you.
Definitely.
You guys do so much for this community. It is absolutely fantastic. I love you. I wish I could just text you and phone you and just say, "Oh, dude, how's it going?" You guys mean so much to me. You are my life. You're a part of my life.
Well, if you ever decide to go to GSX, I'll be there, man. I think me and you couldn't be any more different looking, because I'm very clean. I'm very clean shaven. You've seen a few pics of me, buddies I've met up with. I can't really grow a good beard because God didn't intend it that way. I get too many patchy areas in my beard, so I don't grow a beard. My wife doesn't like hair on my face. So,
mate, if there's not, I've got a goat. Yeah, I've got a goatee now.
Oh, you got a goatee?
It's in a goatee, yeah.
I love goatees. They're easy to maintain. They're easy to shave around. You still have a clean shaven feel. But the problem is there's two little places.
Cold.
There's two places around my chin that just don't grow in, and it looks weird. My wife says, "You look like a porn star." I'm like, "Fine, I'll shave it."
Hey, hell yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Is that with your pants on or pants off?
I don't know. I'll wait for her to answer that question. No, she says when I try to grow a mustache, she says I look like a 70s porn star. I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Oh, so
Hey, Lee. If anybody was to maybe send you a friend request or contact you, how would they do that?
they can't.
They can't.
I got banned from Facebook.
I'm not worried about that. I mean, if someone wanted to send you a friend request on PS4 or something, how do they? What's your official gamer tag? People can reach you.
Scumdeth Scumdeth without an A before they get hold of me. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
DETH. Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Scumdeth, Bastardo, all one word, or is there a space in between?
No, just Scumdeth.
Just Scumdeth. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nobody can get hold of me.
Cool, man. Good deal. Well, Hazel.
Oh, no. Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, man. We appreciate it. We really do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hazel, you're perfect branding. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Hazelnut everywhere. HAZELNT.
Awesome. You can contact me via the Twitter at Todd the Gator. You can also find me on YouTube, Steam, and PS4 as GATR, all caps. Don't forget the underscores. And Gator Space GDC on Xbox. Stop by my YouTube channel if you like. I just put up some Iron Banner vids from this week. So I appreciate you stopping by. I am well over the 100 mark. I do appreciate everybody who stopped by and subbed. Appreciate it. And we just wanted to let you know you can reach us, the podcast, on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, anywhere you get your podcast, basically. You can also email us at guardiandowncast@gmail.com, and we're on Twitter at guardian_D_cast for show questions or whatever you want to talk to us about. We do have a fantastic Discord, as Lee can attest to here. Just search for Guardian Downcast. And I'll put a link in the show notes here for this and our playlist. So if you want to follow and join us, we do appreciate it. If you want to join our Discord, a lot of friendly people in there. And if we're looking for pick up a game for a raid or anything, or just want to bullshit with friends, it's a nice place to hang out. So
Join us.
Exactly. Hey, thank you all so very much for listening. And later, Guardian.
Thank you.
Toddles.
Oh,
Hectic day, lad.
I was so worried from all what you were talking about today. You were just going to be passed out. I'm like, all right, I guess we're going to try to record tomorrow, Hazel.
No way, man. I'm here. I can do this stuff.
Hope you got a lot of hot tea in you or something, some kind of caffeine going.
Yeah, we'll call it caffeine, yeah.
That's all right. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know.
I've had a 1 or 2 lagers, so
Oh.
we're good to go.
Yeah, you're good, man. You're good.
Thank you ever so much for having me. It's an honour. It's absolute honour. And I hope I didn't fuck it up for you, like, you know,
You did
make
fine,
it
dude.
useless.
No, you were awesome, man.
We appreciate all your support,
I'm
dude.
just happy we were to have you. Yeah.
Oh, I just think I could have done better. I'm pissed off. I think I could have done better.
Dude, don't ever change. Let me tell you that. Don't ever change. You were the most interesting cat. I'll tell you that.
Oh, dude, no, I think I've been fucking useless. Just rubbish.